Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. Here's a look at the schedule for the Magic. On Thursday, they'll go up against the Trailblazers in Portland. And then on Saturday, they'll go up against the Jazz in Utah.
And for that matchup with the Kings, on paper, you'd expect them to come away with the win, but this might be one of those trap games where they let it get away from them if they aren't focused.
A look at the Magic starting group. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell-Pope. Wagner and Banchero are the forwards, and it's Bitadze in at center. And for the Heat, in the forward spots, it's Butler and Jovic. Hero out there with Terry Rozier. And it's Adebayo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Teams are evaluating Clark's statistics and reviewing performances in more detail, I think, than ever before.
I agree with you. I mean, the complexity of the reports is much more in depth than it ever has been. And with that comes an increased level of scrutiny and expectation.
And so it's the Heat getting on the board first. Here's Banchero. It's rebounded by Jovic. Inside, here's Adebayo. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Well, G.A. Adebayo came from very humble beginnings.
Yeah, raised by his mother. And Kevin, Bam's main motivation in life was to get her out of that trailer. He worked extremely hard, and now arguably a top 25 player.
The first free throw is good. And Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million extension. Greg, that's some big dough.
Is it ever? And remains coaching for the only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most tenured head coaches in the association, and that figures to continue for a while.
He doesn't get the second one. Clark, what do you think about the Orlando Magic? Winning 47 games last season. Their most in over a decade.
Boy, I love the core of this group in Orlando, Kevin. The development of their young guys, Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner, and the rest of those guys already starting to pay dividends. They could be a force for a while. These young guys are only going to get better.
And here is Rozier after Paolo Banchero made that last three-pointer. And now Orlando on the break. And finished off by Banchero.
And this kid is just a natural-born scorer. Banchero can post you up, face you up, and also beat you in transition.
Here's Jovic. 17 points in his last outing. And the basket by Rozier.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Pass to Suggs.
Come get it, come get it.
Wagner, a screen on Hero. Now one near Suggs as he lets it go. Off target with his three. The Heat have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Three-pointer, Butler. Orlando grabs the miss. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Yeah, you know, you can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. Once that happens, then you're in trouble.
Throughout his career, Clark, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope has proven himself to be a quality player.
He certainly has, and I love the way he plays. He's locked in all the time at both ends. Really not only understands his role, Kevin, but embraces it. He's out there to space the floor with his shooting and then provide a lot of energy and versatility on defense.
And that one misses. And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with a statue. And, Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And, Kevin, well-deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city, plus he's already got a street named after him.
Well, the Magic last year, Clark earning the number 5 seed in the East. It was a giant step forward.
It certainly was, and I tell you what, they've got an impressive, very impressive young core. And this was the first time they made the playoffs since 2020, and now the minimum expectation is a playoff appearance, and I think they'll be able to deliver on that.
No one near Banchero as he lets it go. Cans it from downtown.
And this is the type of go-to scorer this team wants Banchero to be. They love his confidence.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Robinson's checked in for Miami. And while we've got a moment, let's check out the best defenses in the NBA. The Magic in second.
This is a team that takes pride on the defensive side of the floor. I mean, they play hard and they play together. They are a tough group to score on.
Here's Adebayo. 17 points for him last game against the Nets in Brooklyn.
And he also controlled the backboard as well. I mean, he really did a terrific job.
It's blocked. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Pass to Bitadze. This one for three. No good on that one. The Heat trail by 3. Hero passes to Jovic. Adebayo with a screen for Hero. Rebound by Paolo Banchero.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
The 19-foot shot, and the shot goes in. Banchero's got 10 points.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
Here's Robinson, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Orlando leading by 3. Wagner passes to Bitadze. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Banchero a screen on Robinson. Here's Caldwell Pope. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Nice job adjusting his body on the drive as he gets hit. All the credit belongs to Caldwell Pope there.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, Franz Wagner grew up in Germany, but he says one of the reasons that I went to college in the U.S. was to learn a different mentality. The game is played more competitively, and talking trash is welcome. I had it in me deep down, but that brought it out more. And that combination of styles has helped him to this day. Kevin?
Great stuff, D.A. Thanks. And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And some changes here for the Heat. Highsmith is checked in. And it's Jaime Jaquez in for Butler. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. A minute 20 left in the first quarter. It's Anthony with the drive. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
A nice mix and blend of speed and control on the drive. Anthony gets right where he wants to be.
And Clark, Cole Anthony is some kind of scorer when he gets hot.
Yeah, he's really special when he gets it going. He can beat you by himself. That's how good he is. He's a little mercurial, up and down, volatile a bit. But I tell you what, I like what he gives you when he's playing at his best.
Anthony with the buckets.
Nice, smooth jump shot from Anthony. I like him in that medium range area.
Here's Hero. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Carter sets the pick for Anthony. Carter outside. That's in there. Anthony with the assist.
Beyond the arc is a spot on the floor Carter Jr. has worked hard to improve since entering the league.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Outside, Hero. 6 to shoot. Got a hand on it. Paolo Banchero getting it done for the Orlando Magic. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Magic.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. So on the floor for Orlando. Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. Anthony is out there with Black. And it's De Silva in at the small forward position. Now Jaquez. After Paolo Banchero misses from long range. Jaquez the pass to Hero. From the line, Hero can't get that one to fall.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Now here is Carter. Banchero draws the double. And here's Anthony for 3. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp. Where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg. What's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, you know, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
Magic leading by 8. Black kicks to Banchero. Fires from the wing. Jaquez with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Anthony against Hero. Over Anthony. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Banchero, that's good.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Here's Hero. An easy 2 points on the layup. Hero's got 6.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Playing with some force on the interior. You gotta love Carter Jr. playing with that level of physicality.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And some changes here for the Heat. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Love. Butler comes in for Jaime Jaquez. And Terry Rozier subbed in for Duncan Robinson. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. In terms of defense, Greg, the Magic have taken some big steps forward.
Oh, they really have. It was a focus for them last season, and it has paid off. They were the kind of team nobody wants to face, and it led to their first playoff berth since 2020.
Now, Hero, following the missed shot by Franz Wagner. Butler against Wagner, and it's Butler with the jam.
Butler knows what he can do inside. That time, erupting for a throwdown.
Pass to Suggs. Wagner with a screen for Suggs. Here's Bitadze. Now Suggs. Still yet to score. Shoots over Hero. And that one's good. Suggs. And the Magic lead by 8.
Suggs showing you right there, he's not just a facilitator.
Pass to Butler. Outside, Hero. On the wing, Rozier. Over Caldwell Pope. Not enough on that one as it misses. Orlando leading by 8. Here's Wagner. A beautiful reverse layup. Wagner's got his first 2 points.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Heat are always a tough-minded bunch. Jimmy Butler says, I just think nobody cares on our team. Make or miss shots, we're going to be who we are because we're not worried about anybody else. So that's what I think it is, the I don't give a darn factor. I'm paraphrasing, Kevin. You get the picture.
I do, David. You are G-rated. Hey, thank you, D.A. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. When it comes to players who like having fun, Greg, Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
The free throw drops for Butler.
Continuing to work on refining his craft. Butler puts in a great amount of time, maybe more than most.
And Miami making a change here. Jovic is checked in. And a switcher also for Orlando. Carter's checked in. And so Butler nails both of them.
Well, you go back and look at the career that Jimmy Butler's had. Hard to believe that he was the 30th pick of the draft when he came out of college. You got to say that scouts kind of missed on that one.
And that one's good. Suggs.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Now, here's Adebayo. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Hero on the wing. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
And trailing in this game now is not the time to start playing conservatively. I mean, if you've got an open look from deep, let it go. I mean, you've got to play freely and with confidence.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there. One shot.
A free throw drops for Suggs. 7 seconds left in the first half. From deep. And that concludes the first half. Magic lead by 11. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a dominating performance for the Orlando Magic.
When contributions off the bench make this big of an impact, it leaves the team feeling good. It's a morale builder, guys, in a good way.
Yeah, and you can see the difference in energy level, the activity level. They've been a step ahead the whole way.
And we've got the playoff picture starting to come into focus now. So let's take a look at the Eastern Conference.
A look here now at the Magic. They've stayed in the mix. A few people predicted they might regress. Clearly, that hasn't been the case. They continue to hum along. It'll be interesting to see how they close out this year.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Paolo Banchero, guys, has been exceptional.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. In the post, it's Jovic and Adebayo. Hero out there with Terry Rozier. And it's Butler in at the three, the small forward. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Banchero, that's good.
And this is what everyone wants to see. Banchero is attacking without hesitation on the offensive end.
Rozier kicks to Hero. Back to Rozier. Pass to Butler. And there's Butler with the flush.
Look, that's exactly what you want to see from Butler. He's at his best when he's attacking the rack.
Caldwell Pope outside. Back to Suggs. Banchero a screen on Hero. Here's Suggs. Stolen by Hero. Rozier the pass to Butler. And they double up Butler. Here's Jovic. He's covered by Banchero. Here's Rozier. Caldwell Pope with some nice D.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And it's Banchero missing. The Heat trail by 11. Butler passes to Hero. Outside Rozier. Adebayo with a screen for Rozier. His three-pointers off the mark. Orlando's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Another miss by Orlando. Butler passes to Rozier. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
When Rozier is attacking the defense like that, I think it really bodes well for his team.
The Heat have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern.
And both free throws good for Rozier.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Suggs passes to Wagner. Banchero, a screen for Wagner. Tries it from the top of the key. Drained for 2 points. And the Magic lead by 11.
At 6'10", you love the versatility that Franz Wagner provides. I mean, this guy's very effective in the two-man game.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That is his first foul of the game. The Magic making a switch here. Black's checked in. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Shots good by Hero.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Robinson's checked in for Terry Rozier. While we can, let's have a peek at the league's top foul shooting teams over the course of the last month. The Heat third.
And they've had a lot of success at the free throw line, converting those at a high level. So I'd look for them to continue to attack the rim.
On defense, the Heat. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Black the pass to Suggs. Misses in close. The Heat trail by 9. Outside, Hero. Pass to Jovic. Now Butler. Clock at 6. Oh, Butler draining the 3.
Doesn't get much smoother than that in the pick and roll. Butler really creative in these situations, and he's hard to guard.
They set the pick. Black the pass to be Johnson. Great D that time from Adebayo. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Outside Butler. Hero passes to Butler. Robinson for 3. They get it again.
All right, a chance to check out numbers for Black. How his last 10 games have gone. He's averaging 11 points a game, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And there isn't much to write home about with his numbers. I think he'd like to up his contributions.
Yeah, but you got to earn that chance. I mean, you get what you earn. His numbers are fine, but he's not going to get a lot more floor time unless he turns it up a notch.
And he makes the first. And the Magic making a change here. And so Butler nails both of them.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
Here's Suggs. Good on the 13-footer. Suggs has got 9.
Boy, nice work by Suggs going after his own shot. Not just waiting for it to happen. He initiated.
Adebayo passes to Jovic. To the inside, Hero, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
And, you know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
Pass to Suggs. driving to the basket. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
You know, on the drive, Suggs can be a bit unpredictable, which keeps him, I think, a step ahead of the defense. You don't want him knowing exactly what you're going to do.
To the paint. Here's Jovic. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
The Magic have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game. A free throw drops for Suggs.
And the future Suggs has is certainly promising. An effective combo guard who can really get it going at times.
He's perfect from the line this time.
You know, one thing about Jalen Suggs, he takes a ton of pride in his defense. I mean, he's shut down some really good scorers in this league.
Hero with it. 12 points for him. Jacks up a 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Hero's got 15.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Orlando out in front, leading by 3. We'll be back shortly live from Miami Arena. Head coach Eric Spoelstra mic'd up along the sideline. Let's check it out.
Trust it. Good to great. Good to great. Don't settle for average shots. Move it.
Well, Coach Spo instructing his guys, Greg, to just take great shots.
I mean, no reason to rush into a bad shot, especially with 24 seconds to work with.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for Orlando, underneath in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. Anthony is out there with Black. And it's De Silva in at the 3.
You know, as a scorer, you always want to keep your defender off balance. Keep him guessing. Nice job by Rozier with the pump fake there.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
Well, I like the trajectory of Rozier's game. I mean, he's added responsibility and his production has increased too.
Good on both. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Magic. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Oh, good with the triple.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Robinson kicks to Rozier. Adebayo with a screen for Rozier. Adebayo with the bucket.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear, it's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Black dishes to Anthony. Carter sets the pick for Anthony. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Heat with the lead. Rozier looking around. Now here's Burks. Defense is right there. No good on the triple.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Here's Black. Out to Anthony. Fires from deep. Knocks down the 3 ball. And the Magic lead by 2.
when it comes to solid three-point shooting, Anthony makes them when they count the most.
Pass to Burks. They set the pick. Again, the Heat good for two.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Banchero, that's good.
Oh, the defense puts contact on Banchero inside, but he just bullies right through it.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He knows every possession is critical now. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Eric Spoelstra coaching the team during the break. He loves what they're doing in the paint. He said if they're not stopping us, keep doing it. Keep going after it down low. So they'll keep pounding it inside. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Pass to Jovic. Back to Hero. Adebayo with a screen on Suggs. And a deep three from Hero. Second shot opportunity. Banchero grabs the board. Banchero's got 6 rebounds in the game. With some arc, it's rebounded by Jovic.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Adebayo with a screen for Butler. And right on target. Good. Butler's got it all tied up now for the Heat.
And Butler not afraid of having the ball in his hands in these big moments. He's the guy that you can count on to get it done in the clutch.
And Orlando has possession. Caldwell Pope passes to Wagner. Now Suggs. Shot clock at 5. Lets it go with a 3. Drops in the tray. Suggs has got 9 points here in the second half.
Jalen Suggs was known for knocking down big-time hoops in college, and we're already seeing it translate here in the NBA as well. Great confidence from that young man.
That's good, and the Orlando lead is cut down to 1 in the bucket from Rozier.
We have seen this movie before, folks. Rozier stepping up big time in the clutch.
Stolen by Hero. There's a minute 47 left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Butler. Hard earned by Butler.
And you can see the leadership there that Butler possesses, commanding the rock on important possessions here down the stretch.
Here's Banchero. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
No shame or fear in this young fella. Banchero going to take on any big shot. Love seeing that from him.
Free throw, good from Banchero.
Yeah, big play on the front end to finish, despite getting hacked there, and big on the back end to hit the free throw.
Adebayo with a screen on Suggs. Here's Hero. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
They came close there to tying it up.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the fourth, that would have been a big bucket for them.
Miami's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Adebayo passes to Butler. A second chance effort. It counts. A huge shot to tie it up.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Here's Banchero. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Game could be on the line right here.
It's now or never.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Caldwell Pope kicks to Suggs. Van Carroll looking around. Misses the three. And here is Suggs. Can't get the three to fall. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest.
Here we go.
Now, Hero in the forward spots. It's Butler and Jovic. Tyler Hero out there with Rozier, and it's Adebayo in at the center position. Hero, no good. Magic shooting an efficient 53% from the field. Count it, good. Caldwell Pope's got the first points here in the overtime period for Orlando. Hero passes to Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Hero from long range. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Orlando trailing here. Pass to Suggs. Back to Wagner. Magic moving the ball around. And Carroll. Itadze. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
What hustle on the offensive glass, finding ways to capitalize, paying off that hard work.
Outside Butler. Back to Hero. The kick outside to Butler. Just 5 to shoot. But driving, Jimmy Butler uses the glass to finish the layup. Butler's got 22.
You know, he is really the soul and essence of this team. JB leading them in all facets tonight.
Sweet move. No good that time. Great D that time from Adebayo. Butler against Wagner. Now here's Adebayo. He started closer. Down low, Jovic, and he finishes nicely on the layup. And the Heat lead by 3.
Yeah, not a perfectly set screen there, but got in just enough room to get that shot off.
And it's Van Carroll missing. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Pass to Jovic. Butler with the ball. Defended now by Wagner. Kicks it out to Hero. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by the Magic. No room for them to make a mistake here.
You got to almost play perfect from here on out.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And all eyes on Van Carroll here. They want to see how he handles some intense pressure.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within 2 here.
And a big man who can do a little bit of everything. Van Carroll's future is certainly bright.
free throws, good from Banchero. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure. It's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
And so they foul intentionally.
Shoot two.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 3-point game.
Absolutely massive free throws. That'll force them into a 3-point attempt.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
Caldwell Pope against Rozier. Caldwell Pope kicks to Banchero. Fires the 3. Off target from downtown. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Shooting 2.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came through big and did exactly what was necessary once we got into OT.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Bam. Congrats on the win. This arena was rocking tonight. What difference does it make when they're loud like this?
Man, this place gets to rocking, man. I love it playing in front of the Miami Heat fans, man. That's so wonderful, bro. And they stay behind us 24/7 no matter what, and we can't thank them enough for that.
Yeah, you fed off of them tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Tyler Hero.